Hey guys, I'm a little bit late because everything started to go haywire. I turned on the camera, it turned itself off. It says there was an error to unplug the camera and reinstall some crap. The mic did the same thing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get my laptop. And then I tried again, and here I am. So I'm afraid to touch anything. Hi, replay viewers. It's a little bit after 6. I wanted to be here at 6. Please forgive my tardiness. I actually was sitting here 5 minutes before 6. When somebody comes in and wants to talk, give me a 1 to let me know that you can hear me. I don't want to be talking and then you can't hear me. Ooh, there's a fly. And I don't have a fly swatter. 10 people. Hi, 10 people. One person, give me a 1. Hi, 27 up. How you doing? How you doing? Child, there's a lot going on in Belize. 27 up. First of all, I'm going to have to send you a link to something, okay? So I wanted to talk about the crap. I just realized I'm on YouTube. I have to watch what I say. The unalivements that happened yesterday or the day before. So apparently, some Haitian American man that lives in Belize that owns like an Airbnb or something of the sort. I don't remember what town this happened in because I was like watching the story twice to try to get who actually got unalived, right? Because it was so confusing the way they told the story. This fly gotta go. This is a big mature fly. Hi, Shanice. So they said the Haitian man knew the couple, right? The little white couple from I think the Netherlands, and they lived in Belize too. And I guess they had stayed at his Airbnb before, and they were sitting outside of a little restaurant slash ice cream shop or something, eating their ice cream. They had their 2 kids with them. I'm not sure if the 2 kids belonged to the lady also or just the husband, right? But they had a third little girl with them. Hi, Miss Lucky. Hi, Diane. Diane, if I'm telling the story wrong, please correct me. So they had a third little girl with them, pretty little blonde haired girl, um, maybe 8 years old, 8, 9, 10, somewhere between that age. And I guess that was the age of their kids too. Joshua, can you get a fly swatter and come kill this fly? Oh no, it's in my room. I'm using the bathroom quickly. Okay. And so I guess this couple usually picks up the neighbor's child, the little white girl, and vice versa, to do activities with their kids. And so it was their day to pick up the little girl, and the girl was playing with their 2 kids. And the man, the Haitian man in his 40s, and his son, who was like 21 or 22, went to the restaurant and walked by and saw them. I don't know if he was searching for them, right? But from the videos that are shown, the couple looked up and they were surprised, like, oh my God, it's so and so. It's so good to see you. Hear the conversation also. Those cameras are good, child. You pick up all the conversation. And you could see that we're happy to see like a long lost friend or a long lost associate. They got up, they shook his hand. The husband and the wife shook his hand, shook the son's hand, and then they sat back down. And the man pulled out a pow pow and just pow powed both of them. The husband lived. He sought out and chased down the children. And I think 1 or 2 of the children got pow powed but lived, right? I don't know how bad. But the little white girl, who was the neighbor's child, didn't make it. And she was running for her life. And of course, because it's Belize, they put her in the body in the back of a pickup truck to rush her to the hospital. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, Heather, darling. Thank you for the love. I love you too. Hi, Carla. So, um, I don't even know what to say. I cried for the neighbors because their child went with those neighbors that day. The idiot claimed, okay, so how did they catch him? So they interviewed a guy from the restaurant, and the guy from the restaurant, I mean, it made me realize I think for the first time, I just realized that different regions of Belize talks differently, like with a different type of Creole words and Creole accent. And I suppose it's just like how us in California talk differently than the people in Boston or in New York or so on and so on, right? And the people in North Carolina talks differently than, I think it's kind of like that. And so the guy from the restaurant, he was he, he was something else to interview. But he said that he was screaming at the guy, put the pow pow down. You already did foolishness over here. And he said he was cussing a lot of bad words, but he didn't cuss on camera for the interview. And the guy wouldn't put the pow pow down. And then there was some officer nearby. I don't know if the officer was off duty, but identified himself as a police officer. And I guess the guy eventually dropped the pow pow. And the restaurant owner and his brother-in-law, and he said, me and my brali, my brali. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't heard brali in a long time. Um, Tackled him. So they had the man, handcuffed this way, chain going that way to his ankle, and he was sitting in piss house. That's what they call the jail down in Belize, right? Piss house. I think it's piss house. It looked like to me. And I guess he was telling them to pow pow him when they came at him, and he said that the reason why he did it is because those people, when they stayed at his establishment, they were trying to poison him. You don't shake the hands of people you think were trying to poison you. And why chase down the babies? Man, oh man, oh man. That thing is so sad. You guys can Google it. Google it. Say, pow pow. Use the word, the right word. In Belize, um, with the Haitian man or something like that. And it'll come up. You'll see the whole story. You can watch all the videos. I hear there's a more there. I haven't seen a video where the thing actually happened, and I don't want to see that, right? But I hear there's a video out there where the thing happened. So then there's a girl. I hope you got it.
Miss.
God damn it. All that effort you miss. I'm trying not to let it fly in my damn mouth. Because I'm facing.
I should just go for a Jada kill.
Get Jada. Jada! Jada! Jada!
Get Jada!
Jada! Come kill this fly! Come kill the fly!
Where'd it go?
Hold it, Joshua, drop it.
I'm trying to isolate it.
I don't know if Jada's dressed. Let me cover my camera.
What?
Hurry, come kill the fly. I got the camera
Snap
covered.
its neck!
Come snap its neck.
Just you snap
I have the
my
camera.
hands are dirty.
I don't care. Dirty the
Oh
curtain.
my God, you snap its neck.
Snap its neck! Clean kill.
Thank you, killer.
God.
My hands are dirty!
So Jada's half dressed because she's getting ready to go somewhere. Joshua traps the fly in the curtain, and we're both wimps. We don't know how to kill it. So Jada comes and just go and cracks its neck. It's dead. Where did it go, Josh?
Huh?
Where did it go?
She ran the Jada's room.
No, the fly.
Oh, it's dead. I'm putting it right there.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Stupid. So then, moving to another story. I don't know if you know that girl from Belize that does comedy, Jennifer. Diane, what's her name? 27 hours. We're so happy to have you here. We're not gonna stay long. We're not gonna stay long either because I put up a video today and I want that video to get some views. That girl, I forget that name. What's her name? Diane. Tell me that girl name. The comedian in Belize. If she lived here, she would go far in comedy. But her name is Jennifer something. I forgot her damn last name. So she had a live the other day where she was crying because I wish that she was dressed. If she was dressed, I would have showed you how she cracked the fly's neck. She just goes with her, and you hear it crack. I have to confess, I killed a bee yesterday. I didn't want to kill this bee. But for 34 of my books, because I haven't finished cake number 35 yet. Every time I take my cake out there, that bee bothers me. Bothers me. and you know I'm allergic and I don't have an EpiPen, and it wants to land on my cake, and I wouldn't mind getting a picture with the bee on my cake, but the bee looks like a damn fly in the pictures. It don't look like a bee, and so I I killed it yesterday. I killed it. Burroughs. Thank you, Diane. So Jennifer Burroughs, I call her stand-up comic of Belize. She's really funny. She was crying on a video 2 mornings ago, and she said that her youngest baby boy almost got unalived. Why? Because he was riding his bike to go to the store to buy her some Advil, and this guy came out of nowhere, speeding down the highway, and clipped the boy's bike. If the boy didn't pedal faster, like me, well, usually I don't freeze. I'm not a freezer. I'm a get the hell out of the way, right? So I've never been a freezer. One time I was walking in Belize with my best friend when I was coming home from school one day, like in 10th grade or something, and this car came careening like that and was gonna hit us, and I freaking ran. And she's like, "Oh my God, you didn't even warn me!" I'm like, "Girl, I'm a runner. Even in my dreams, when the killer is chasing me, I'm running. I get up off the ground and I run." Okay, so the boy sped up and the car knocked his bike and bent up the whole back wheel, man. That kid missed it by the skin of his teeth. I think he would have been unalived if he got hit. And then the man stopped and the man started to lecture the little boy. And later on, when they went to the police station to get the police because the police didn't want to come, whatever, whatever, the man said he was speeding because his wife needed to pee. Pull off to the side of the road. There's enough bush out that side, right? I think they were arguing. That girl, Todd, what you laughing at? Rob. How are you, my love? How are you? Oh, by the way, Jada has a producer, and he just took over. Refresh my memory, Carla. Last week, Friday. So this Friday is going to make a week, and one of the songs that Jada had more ready than not, he took it over, and that song went from like 0 to 100 in the course of 7 days. So I think like the only thing left is for Jada to go lay her vocals down the real way because she was just doing like demos, and then he's gonna clean up things and mix the I don't know what the hell they do. But this person has been on a Jada's nose. Jada, Jada, how long your friend been working at that place? Oh, Todd,
I got Wednesdays there.
about a year?
Probably.
About a year? I'm not saying too much. Just that your music is coming along. Even in my dreams, Todd, if I'm being chased by the killer, I swear to you, I raise up off the ground like Scooby Doo and I always escape the killer. I'm a runner, child. I'm gonna run from you and not even warn you. I always tell you guys one time when we had the shop. I'll come back to the Jennifer story. There was a big earthquake, right? And I know that they told us when we rented the building that the walls on the front of the building and the walls on the back of the building is meant to pancake inwards in an earthquake. So if there's an earthquake, you need to run the hell out. So I'm in the front offices and I felt the shaker. Now I could have ran right through the front door, but Joe was on the production floor. And so I ran through the production floor, which is a longer square footage to do. And he's hearing impaired and the machine's loud. And I'm like, earthquake, earthquake, earthquake. And then he's not knowing why I'm running. So he grabs me because he wants me to look right in his face to tell him what the hell I said. And I pushed him off and I ran out the door. When I got out there, all the Mexicans were already outside screaming, temblor, right? So then it was another earthquake. Fast forward a few months, it was another earthquake. And I just ran straight to the front door that time. And he came and he goes, "You didn't even get me." I'm like, you're not going to trap me. One time was enough for you to trap me and ask me what? If you see me running, you run too. I get it, Rob. I get it. Oh, and let me tell you, Rob. See, Rob can understand because Rob's into music. So you remember when Jada did her first EP and Jada said she's an indie artist, right? So whatever songs she's been working on, there's like 4 or 5 of them she's been working on for like 3 years because her problem is she only knows what she knows. She knows how to play the guitar, she knows how to play the keyboards, and that's about it, right? And then you have to put little notes in between, not just chords. And just there was so much she didn't know how to do. And then she works at this music school where this guy is there, and this guy only works on Wednesdays. But you know what? In Jada's defense, Jada didn't used to work at that school on Wednesdays. She worked at the other location for a while. And she was fighting forever for them to move her to this location because this is the location where she got hired at. The people own two schools. And it took them a long time before they released Jada from over there. And they're like, oh, we're trying to make sure there's space over here for you. And originally, that's where I was supposed to be. I only took the Wednesdays over yonder towards LA because you said you needed a teacher. And so finally, Jada got transferred over here on Wednesdays, and she just pretty much says hi and bye to this guy. How are you? Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stuff like that. And finally, they invited. I had it wrong when I told you guys the story the last live. I said she invited them. They invited her to go to dinner. And when she went to dinner, she says, "What do you do? Why you can only work here one day a week? Because we all need the days, right?" And he goes, "I have my own production studio and I do stuff for Sony and for this and for that. And I'm a Juilliard graduate." And she said, "Juilliard? Child, can you produce my EP?" And that's where it started. Miss Lucky, I get it. It's Forrest, right? Forrest Gump. So the guy listened to Jada's chords that she likes in her songs, and he goes, "You said you are an indie artist, but these chords are Motown chords. You sure you're not Motown?" Jada says, "I don't know." She said, "I don't know. I just like everything." And it's true. Jada has always liked everything since she was little. You know, she'll listen to James Brown and Michael Jackson and Amy Winehouse and Shania Twain and Faith Hill, and then she'll go back and listen to some Millie Jackson, some Mahalia Jackson, some what's the other one called? The one that sings "Loving You." What that lady name again? You guys know her name. Listen to her. Listen, I mean, she listens to everything. And when Jada was a little kid, like 2.5, 3 years old, and she was trying to tell us what the song says, she didn't just listen to the lyrics of the song. She would say, "Mommy, the drum does da 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 da," and then the bass go doo 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 doo. And she could hear the different instruments and tell us what they were doing. She said they talked to each other. Even the business side of it is tough. When I was promoting concerts and shows along with music, it's tough to get people. It's true. It's true. And you guys know that I have one connection to a popular radio station. And my connection keeps saying, "I will help, I will help." But that other EP, Jada didn't want to push that because that was her first and she saw all the flaws in it after she met the British people. By the way, the British people are moving to California. A lot of things just started to pop off for Jada. It's been in limbo since right before the shutdown, 2020. 4 years. 4 years things have been in limbo. And I remember when we were leaving the beach, the card reader, remember we used to be afraid of her? We call her the Bruja. She stopped us and she said, "Let me read the cards for Jada for free. I'm not going to see her again till the next season," which we left October. We weren't going to go back till February. And she said, "These are the right people for you, Jada. But it's going to take like 2.5 years for this to happen. I don't know why. It's been 4 years." Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you, Kathy. You do a little bit of music too, Todd. What kind? And what instruments do you play? So, anyways, I don't want to like build it up too much yet until they have it more done. What the hell is this behind me? Oh, a blanket. Until they have it more done. This is from, I think this is Jada's blanket. Jada's baby blanket. Look it. Jada's baby blanket. Yeah, I don't want to like big it up yet until it's more done than not because I don't want to put them under pressure. But I have a little secret to tell you guys. So you know me, I'm always in manager mode. And I said, start thinking of the ideas that you want for your music video because my sister says that one of her cousins live in a location where her whole backyard is a whole damn forest. And you could go record in there, and there's some like old car park there that people will take pictures in front of, and yada yada. And we could go here for this and there for that. We go like Oak Creek. I mean, we have a lot of beautiful places in California we can go, right? And people are renting out pieces of their backyard for you to go shoot your music videos and do your still shots and stuff like that, right? So I'm telling her this, but I know that she's overwhelmed. She's dealing with a lot with work, with this, with the, and so she's like, kind of blew me off, right? So tell me why her producer said, have you thought about ideas for your music video? She said she was eating her burger and she goes, oh, God. Because I when she described this young man, I said he sounds like me and Jory and your best friend Dean rolled up into one. And we're all Leos. Me and Jory and Dean are all Leos, but this guy I think is a Scorpio. And so she says, oh my God, that's exactly what my mom said. And so I told her, I said, remember I said this first. Have you thought about a dance? Remember Achy Breaky Heart? That song wasn't ish until they made up a dance. Okay, Rob says for his health, he needs to step back for a bit. It's tough on me mentally. I'm strong, but the stress. Rob, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm like a good free manager. I get it. I have a Babs Bear Talk that I'm posting videos, and I taped one today, and I talked about how despondent I've been. So I signed up for a mentorship thing with YouTube for the month of March for Women's Month, right? And I think it goes for 2 months, March to May. And I thought they were going to give us like a YouTube employee or something that was going to mentor us to teach us what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. But what they did was just give us another YouTuber. And it's a YouTuber that I can't stand watching because I don't like the voice and I feel like it's cheap what they're doing, and I feel like they got into the algorithm because they did shorts and they're like struggling to stay in the algorithm for long form. And it's like, why, Jesus? Mm. Oh, I don't know that I'm gonna learn anything. I might sign out of that program because I signed into a class today. Carla, remember I told you I had to take a class, and I thought it was gonna be from noon to 12:30. It was noon to 1, a whole hour of my day, and it was Ulta. Ulta came in the last 15 minutes to present what they're doing for a sale right now or something for the whole month of March or whatever, from the 8th of March to the 28th of March. And pretty much, I'll be honest with you guys, all YouTube wants for us to do is push tagging products. YouTube, as it is, don't pay out a whole lot for the AdSense, Google AdSense. And if your channel's not in the algorithm, like how mine is not in the algorithm, in a whole 20-minute video, I might get one commercial at the start of the video. Whereas if you're in the algorithm, even if you have 2,000 subscribers, but you've got 500 people in your live event, they're going to put an ad every 2 minutes in that live event. So then I have people hit me up behind the scenes and tell me, I'm so grateful that you're not like these other YouTubers. I've been with you a while, and you're not like these other YouTubers who just gets all these brand collabs or brand sponsorship, and their whole video is not even about content anymore. It's about doing the commercials for the brand. And I get it. I get it because it's annoying. I watch a lot of different YouTubers where they'll do an actual brand sponsorship commercial that goes on for 1 to 2 to 3 minutes, because sometimes these brands will tell you has to be 3 minutes. 3 minutes is too long. That's a goddamn infomercial, right? And so they'll do that, and right in the middle of that, YouTube will run an ad, or right after that, YouTube will run an ad, and it's one of the ones that are not skippable. So you've wasted 5 minutes of my time talking about lomi, the stuff to crush your damn food scraps into, what do you call the thing? Mulch or whatever, or some num num dog food, or oh my God, we can't afford these expensive things. These people that are paying these companies to do these ads are paying them good money, probably $10,000 a pop, because the stuff that they're selling is expensive. So it's like when it was two different people that wrote me saying, I'm glad that you're not doing brand collabs and stuff. And I'm like, I get it, but you know what? I'm not getting money from any place else. Where else am I getting my money from? I am. Let me try to straighten it. Is that better? Is that better? Tell me, like, see if it's better. I just kind of farted around with the lens. It's because I was having trouble when I started and I had to unplug or wire unplug it. I think I might have touched the lens. Yeah, so it's like I'm not mad at what those two people wrote me. I really am not, right? Because I'm tired of them 3 minute brand collab, what do you call it? Advertisement in the middle of people videos too, right? I watch a lot of people in replay now. I don't watch them live because I can fast forward those Lomi commercial and those Num Num commercials and all the rest of the wills and what do you call the thing? Wills and trust and all this foolishness, you know? Don't worry, Rob. That's what she's probably gonna do. That's what she if she can get on. I don't want to. Well, I can tell you whose radio station it is. Stevie Wonder's radio station. If she can get on that, she'll go. Because when that girl that did the water what's the one with the water? You guys know who I'm talking about. And they put the bottle of water and pour it on their butts, right? That's the dance. She took off when she got on that radio station. Yeah. So a lot of people tell me don't do the brand collabs, don't do the sponsorship, because that's annoying to us. We don't want to watch all of that. And YouTube will give you one commercial if your video is 8 minutes long, right? And so most people just do 8 minute videos now because why do a whole 20 minute, 30 minute video when you're just going to get one commercial in the entire video and it's not worth the time and effort you put into it for the pay that you get. So that's why you see me chop my videos down at the cooking channel to between 8 and 9 minutes long. This last one was 9 minutes because I couldn't get it any shorter. So yeah, we're not putting up these long videos anymore. They're not putting up these commercials. So what else about YouTube? So in that meeting, so they sent me an email scolding me, and they told me that I'm leaving good money on the table because I've been approved and I've already signed up for shopping because you have to have 20,000 subscribers to get shopping, and I'm not tagging any products. Well, I don't want to tag any products. Hi, Julissa. I don't want to tag any products because I've done that. Been there, done that. I've tagged so many products from Walmart, from Home Depot, because I'm tagging things that I'm doing in my cooking, right? So today they had Ulta come on and talk about skincare and perfume and makeup and all kind of foolishness and hair care. And this one old lady came on. She didn't show her face, but she sounded old. And she says, "My stuff is about cooking." That's how she talked. And she says, "I don't know how I would put skincare in my cooking videos." And they're like, "Well, one of these days we're going to have a meeting where we're going to help you guys out that does food. But for right now, we're doing skincare." I'm like, okay. And so they probably will take shopping away from me, but I hope they don't because they went through a lot. YouTube did. The engineers helped me hook up my website to my YouTube channel. So underneath the videos, you're gonna see the shop button, and you're gonna see my 3 books that I'm selling from my website. The ones that I sell, not the ones that Amazon sell, right? And if you see the ones that Amazon sell on my page, when you click on it, it'll take you out to Amazon to buy it. I don't want to keep none of that in stock. I don't want to have to buy books to have in stock. I already have to buy when I buy books from Morris Cookbooks, I have to buy at least 100, and I've been buying 200 at a time, and I don't want to keep that much inventory anymore. I'm so done. I'm over it. Hi, Marcella. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. That's been doing pretty good. Oh my God, Rob, you remember the mandolin? That crazy ass man? That was his come on. What kind of come on was that, right? It's so stupid. And a lot of people that were in the chat, they thought mandolin was the slicer, not the instrument, right? Yeah, so YouTube pretty much they want you just to make content in order to tag products from their affiliates because whatever the people buy, they're going to get 30% and you're going to get 70% of whatever the commission is that the company pays you. So right now, Ulta is paying out 16%. And so whatever that 16% comes to, YouTube is going to get 30 of it and you're going to get 70 of it. And you don't get paid but every 90 days. Oh, Lexi, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I worked hard on it, child. I got all my permits. Child, I'm glad I got all my permits because that's, oh my God, let's get into something else. Are we finished with the girl, Jennifer, and the boy that was almost hit? I think she went back and filed charges, but she cried and cried and cried and cried because she knew she almost lost her baby. And I really think she almost lost that boy. And she looks like she has a bunch of good kids. I think she has about 3 kids. Every time she shows anything that they're doing, they're getting all A's, they're doing right things. And he was just going to the store to buy Advil for his mama because she had a migraine. And I felt really, really sorry for the situation that she went through. And that man didn't give a damn. Oh, the one thing that I took away from this that I wanted to share with you guys, she said that when she calls for a cab because she doesn't drive, she'll ask the cab driver, were you drinking today? And I was like, what? And then she said one cab driver cussed her out when she asked that. And then she said, why would you cuss me out? Because I'm asking a legit question if you were drinking. That tells me that you were drinking. So thank you so much, but I don't want to ride with you because I want to live. And so I'm warning anybody when you go to Belize, you got to be careful whose car you get into because you don't know who the hell was drinking. If you smell alcohol on that cabbie or that Uber driver, turn it away. No, sir. Mm-mm. Then people still drink and drive down there. You know what people in Belize do? Thank you, Rob. Thank you for reminding me of that, okay? Because sometimes I kind of lose faith when things are just going downhill. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, in Belize they cut the seat belts out of the car, out of the back seat. They literally take scissors and cut the seat belt out the back seat. They leave the ones in the front seat because in Belize the rule is the driver and the passenger in the front seat has to have seat belts on. Big fines if you don't have the seatbelt on. Everybody in the back, bitch, you can die. That's the rule. I don't understand some of the stupid rules that they make up in Belize. Honest to God, I don't. They cut the seatbelt out the car. So then my cousin sent me this thing a couple Wednesdays ago with several people on Facebook. They're Belizeans that are having like a fight or something. And I've watched maybe 3 episodes now of the dude. There's a dude and some women, right? Several women. And man, that dude, I'm telling you, the way he cuss, and you know I love cussing, but it's a bit much. And so I went to go find the ladies to see who they were. And I'm listening to all sides of the story. And I don't know who the hell to believe in this fight that's going on. 27 Av, if you're still in this room, I'm gonna send you the links. You help me decipher what the hell going on. They talk broad Creole. So you're gonna have to, well, 27 Av could understand Creole anyways. So um I didn't realize that people could be like so vicious. I guess the word is vicious. The man was showing last night, the man that's doing the fighting, that there's some woman in Chicago that's making food for sale. And on her fingers, like on this finger here, there's a big hump that looks like it's pus filled. Now, we don't know if it's pus filled. It could be some kind of growth, right? A bump or something, like a bone growth. And he says she's making food for sale with those, with that pus filled finger. And he says that somebody bought soup from her and that there was roach in the soup. I don't know if it's true. That boy could be lying. But he started to talk about the health department and all type of stuff. And the way that man talk about what's going on in America is like if he lived here. So when the ladies fight with him, they're like, don't talk about stuff that we're doing here in the States. You guys are in Belize. You guys disown us when we leave anyways. Once you leave Belize for more than 12 months consecutively, The people that are in Belize no longer view you as Belizeans. They view you as Yankee. You're a Yankee now, right? And so we went ahead and went through the whole thing to become American citizens. So we worse Yankee, So the girls, I don't know how long they've lived in America, the ladies that the guy is fighting with, but they just keep saying to him, leave Belize, leave our business over here in America alone. He knows different streets in California. Oh, this one woman, she lives in California and she might as well live in Belize because she lives so poor. She picks up bottles from, what's the street he said? Vernon and 48 to go sell. And well, I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of if you pick up bottles to go sell because at least you're not selling your body. You know what I mean? And he talked about look how small her Christmas tree is. This and I don't know what image they have of us over here. Like if we're like rolling in dough, we kill a fatted cow every day. We pay. I mean, most Belizeans are living in somebody's house. Hold on a second. Hey Trace, I'm in alive. All right, come away. So most Belizeans live in somebody's house, like a family member house, where they're not paying rent. Like if that family member lives in America and they have a nice house built and they want to have a place to stay when they go back to visit, so they'll let another family member or a whole family live in that house to take care of it. And then when they come, they have a room set aside where they stay. So they don't pay no rent. Right, Kathy? They don't know what it's like to pay $3,700 a month in rent. I'm not paying 3,700, thank God, because I bought my house a long time ago. But I know a lot of people in this little rinky-dink town of 200 something thousand people that are paying no less than 2,500 a month to rent a small place, 3,700 to rent a bigger place, a bigger, nicer place, and to rent a room, $850. $850 to rent a room like this Lee Kunku room right here, and that give you bathroom amenities, but sometimes you don't get to use the kitchen. Just saying. So they don't know what's that like. So for him to be over there condemning these women, I don't, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. But it's like a train wreck. I can't stop watching. But I don't comment though. I keep my comment to myself. I was like, no, Rob, you know more about Facebook than I do because I haven't gone live in Facebook in a while. Like if somebody's live at Facebook and I step in just to watch from the bushes, do they know that I'm in that room? Do they know that I'm in the bushes? I kind of think they do. I don't think like it's YouTube. There's 21 people in here, only like 5 or 6 talking, so the rest are in the bushes. And I stay in people bushes a lot. And it's not even because I'm hiding from the topic they're talking about. It's because I'm busy. A lot of the times I'll turn on somebody's YouTube channel and go clean up my kitchen. Like right now, I got to go clean my stove. Everybody cooked on the stove today. And nobody cleaned. Everybody walked away like, what the F? This stove needs to be cleaned. Where everybody gone? So it needs to be deep cleaned. So I'm going to be doing baking soda and vinegar today on the stove to get it all cleaned up. What it tells you who's watching. Oh crap. So they know. Okay, so if I watch it after the live is over in the replay, they don't know though, right? Well, I don't think they know who I am because I go as my name, Barbara McNabb Greenwich. I don't go as the Bear Pantry Show. So I don't think they know who I am. Lord have mercy. Coming back to Jada's song, my God, that young man, and the young man's background is Indian. All right. So I knew Jada was in for it because some Indian people are go-getters, And he put whistling, some whistle, not like a real human whistle, but there's a whistle sound I hear in there. Oh my God. Oh my God. All kind of exciting sounds are in this song. It's not even in a regular key. It's not even in a regular key. You know what I mean? Like it's not like E flat minor, but it's in. This song is going to be wild. I'm so excited for this song. It doesn't tell you. Child, I'm going to be in the replay. I'm gonna be in the replay. No wonder the person who sent me the damn link said I'm gonna watch the replay. The hell? You should have warned me. You know you watching me right now from the bushes. You should have warned me. Don't be watching it live. I ain't gonna watch none of these things live no more. It's all gonna be replay. But Facebook, it's hard to have a burner account, right, Hazel? Don't they want to see your ID, all kind of foolishness on Facebook? It's kind of hard. It's easy to have a. I have several burner accounts for YouTube, and it's not because I'm doing anything bad. I'm not even commenting. I'm just watching. Let me tell you about YouTube. If you're watching me constantly in the bushes and someone comes along and buys a handful of memberships for YouTube to hand out, YouTube will hand it out to the person that is most engaged at the channel, and the bushes will be burnt, and I'll know that you're one of them. Mm-hmm. Siren sound in the rhythm, the whistle, the whistling like that. Oh my God, Carla. Next conversation, I'm gonna play it for you. Okay? Oh, I can play it for my mods. We can go private, and I could play it for my mods. I trust my mods. I'll play it for you next time. Not, it doesn't have any singing yet. What you're listening to is just the music. And I guess for me, it's so exciting because all I heard before was just Jada playing the guitar, broom, 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 the chords, and she's singing the melody. And now there's drums. There's an electric guitar that one of the other co-workers is talking like, like what the hell just happened? And so they played it for Joe, and Joe was just very underwhelmed. And he's like, okay. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Are you losing your mind? You don't hear all this? And then we realized he didn't have his hearing aids in. I was like, go put your hearing aids in and come back and listen. When he came back, he heard the whistling. He's like, oh shit, what's that? I'm like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It was definitely an experience to hear what these two young men, the producer and the other one, the other one plays guitar and he plays saxophone and flute. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could. Carla, can I have a burner account on Facebook? Can I just make up a random fake account and not have to show my ID and all this foolishness to Facebook? It's not that I want to pick no fight with nobody. I just want to watch quietly from the bushes. And I wanted to watch. My cousin is on tonight on Facebook. He does As the Wheel Turns. If you guys want to see him, I think he's on YouTube. I think it's on YouTube As the Wheel Turns. Not As the World Turns, but As the Wheel Turns. It's possible, Rob? Shit, I'm gonna try to make a fake one because I'm telling you, these wars that's going on in Facebook, it is pretty lowbrow. The guy, I guess some of these women have nudes on the interwebs, and this man found them and he shows them at the end of his show, and he blurs out nothing. How does he get to keep that up at Facebook? I guess somebody would have to tell, right? He's paying for his blue check mark. See, I don't like that bullshit. When I hit 200,000 subscribers, I begged my manager at Facebook. I don't have a manager anymore, but I did then, to get me a blue check mark. And she says, "Oh, I can do that. You're well past, the 100,000. You're at 200,000." And she went to the engineers and she told them, and they said I needed to have 6 notable sources. Didn't know what that mean. I had to ask them, and they said you have to be mentioned, like in a newspaper. Who the hell reads a newspaper anymore, right? Some shit, some random crap. Well, I got 8 notable sources, and at that time, my friend Patrick was the deputy prime minister of Belize. I even got that. He wrote something, and they're like, "Oh, no, sorry, that's not what we need." I was like, "Okay." That's when I stopped putting shit at Facebook. They pissed me off. How am I gonna have over 200,000 followers at Facebook and can't get a blue check mark? And I refuse to pay them $12.99 for that blue check mark. But these people be paying for their check mark, and then they call themselves public figures. Public figures. I'll try it. Okay. Kathy says I can do it because I have 2 Facebook already. I have one that's Barbara Marie Greenwich and one that's Barbara McNabb Greenwich, but I cannot remember both of them. I had to show my ID. Thank you, Bessie. Bessie's always on the job. If you guys have questions to ask, you can ask now because we're going to end this live right at the hour mark. Okay, we're at 44 minutes in. Who I've been watching on Facebook lately is a lot of psychics and clairvoyants and tarot readers. In what do you call them? Intuits, right? Not Inuits, but Intuit. I've been watching a lot of those people recently because they've been keeping me calm throughout the stress. I hate winter coming on to spring. I hate January, February, March because it's a stressful time for me. I talk about it at the video. I'm going to put that Babs Bear talk in the way of running the business. A lot of things are due and taxes and oh yeah, and God, the first sunny day that we get where it's going to be warm, not sunny, but warm, because it's been sunny off and on, but not hot enough, right? It's sunny at 69, sunny at 70, 71. When you see a day come up for 75, 78, 79, 80, I'm going to the beach. Donate to the Cash App. See the Cash App right there, $ Bear Pantry Show. Donate to Barbara Go to the Beach Fund. I think the parking will still be how much is the parking when it's not summer? I think it's $7, $7 or $8 for the parking when it's not summer. The minute Labor Memorial Day weekend come, the parking go up to $15. This year probably gonna be 18. For the Bear Panther show, I'm pivoting the ship around, Rob, to where it's not just gonna be food content because I'm tired. I'm tired. Like you said, for your mental health, I'm tired. It's gonna come up on 13 years. And I feel like it's 13 years of no success. A lot of people latch on to me because they think, oh my God, she's so successful. And then when they see they can't get what they want to get out of me, they dump me, right? But I'm tired of doing just food. I'm tired of putting up just cooking tutorials and the videos get 200 views. With this many subscribers, 107,000 plus subscribers in YouTube, I shouldn't be getting just 200 views. That's a disappointment. That is a failure on all accounts. And a lot of people email me and go, you must buy them subscribers. Bitch, I don't have no money to buy subscribers. If people didn't donate for me to do this cake book, I'd be stuck. My neighbor donated ingredients, another friend donated money, and that's how I got to the end. I have one more cake to make. The only reason I didn't make the cake yet is because I have no refrigerator space and it's one of those cold cakes. So I see you, Rob. I see you. You're so faithful. Even when you don't come in the chat and whatever, I feel like you come and like the video and you definitely share it on Facebook. And I see you do that all the time, and I really appreciate that. So YouTube wants, I feel like eventually YouTube will take away the AdSense money. And honestly, if YouTube does that, I will privatize every one of my Belizean videos. I will not leave one up. I will get so rage filled. I will privatize every Belizean video I've ever made. I privatized every powder bun video. Did you guys notice? And let me tell you why I did it. A viewer pissed me off one night and I was in a rage and I sat there for 3 hours. I'm going to tell you how human I am. I sat there for 3 hours and I privatized all the powder bun videos. The only powder bun video up there is one that's made with brown sugar and any shorts that I put up where I'm just showing you how I roll them off, not how I make them. If you want powder bun, you're gonna have to go to another Belizean person page to see how to make their ratchet ass powder bun, or you're gonna have to buy the book or buy the mix. I'm done. I'm done. I was gonna leave all of it up. I'm like, if somebody don't want to buy the mix, it's okay. Let them go find a thing and make their own powder bun. But that person pissed me the F off when he came to my page and he said, I bought your cookbook and it wasn't worth it because you have all the videos public and free here on YouTube. So I sent it back. And another reason why it wasn't worth it is because you didn't have no pictures. Because the first book, the first two books, the first two Belizean book, the one the man stealing and the other one I redid, only have pictures at the start of the chapter. And then it's the one that I put on Amazon, the 65 recipes in that book that's called the Belizean Cookbook You Need, that has pictures for every dish that I made. Thank you, Ariana. So that person pissed me off. Some random stranger just came and wrote several times on the, not even an email, on the public page, why the book wasn't worth it, like pretty much dirtying the water for people not to buy the book. And I said, okay, I see you. I will shut it down. Since the videos are out here free, you're going to have to Either buy the book to know how to make the powder bun, buy the mix, or go to somebody else's channel and find their powder bun. Good luck with that. Because I've seen other people powder bun and it ain't all that in a bag of chips. See, Ariana, I'm telling you, Kathy, he pissed me off to the height. People don't know what you're going through. People don't know what you're going through. And you have people come in your life and they'll tell you stuff about, oh, so and so told me this about you, and it's enough information that my God, if I didn't know you, I would believe these things. But I'll never tell you what they said, though. You know what I said to them? People, F you, F them, F everybody else. If you guys only know what's going on behind the scenes, my moderators do. They lift me up all the time. Moderators, we have to have another meeting. Yeah, why people like that? Why they come tell you what people are saying about you, but don't tell you what was said? Yeah, that I'm telling you, I am so pissed off that I will shut down all my Belizean videos. I'll just leave American stuff up. Baked potato and spaghetti and foolishness like that. I'll take down all my good Belizean videos, the bread, the bun, the black dinner, the tamales, because everybody, like my sister just told me, right? Everything is a building. They piss me off so much. My sister just told me that somebody she knows is ordering a cake from somebody, and the person is charging $100 for a little cake, right? A regular 8 by 2 by 2 layers. And she said that this person that's buying the cake was going on and on because, oh my God, she put something in there to make it so good. And I said, how much you want to bet it's pineapple extract? Because that's what my mom taught me to be different about our Belizean cake. Don't put lemon, don't put vanilla. They won't be expecting it. Put pineapple extract. And a lot of people started to do that. And not one person will give us the credit for coming up with that little idea where I give everybody else their credit. You know what I mean? When I see like one of my diehard followers, this happened years ago. This didn't happen recently. Like 5 years ago, this happened. One of my diehard followers were at the other Belizean content creator page saying, "I'm so glad you put the recipe ingredients in the description because the other big YouTube content creator that's Belizean, she's too fascinated with selling her books." I'm like, the F? Then this bitch had the nerve to come back and donate me $5 through Cash App. I sent that shit right back. I'm like, bitch, I saw you. I saw you. So now let me talk about the meat pie. This no, that wasn't a meat pie, it was the panades. This one guy years ago, he hit me up and he said, I wanted to thank you because if you didn't show me how to make panades, I wouldn't be able to open my panades shop over here in Florida and make bank. No, that's so cool. He didn't even have to say it publicly. He just wrote me that privately and just, oh my God, okay, somebody's making money. Yes. Yes, somebody's making money. If I walk into any Belizean restaurant right now in LA, any Belizean restaurant, those owners will pretend not to know me. And I always assume that maybe they don't know me. You know, I'm not narcissistic. You know, I don't feel like everybody knows me, right? I don't think I'm a public figure, like what these Belizeans are saying. And so I assume they don't know me. And my sister is the one that can read. My mom was born in call, but I think my sister has the gift. And she go, what the F? They know who the hell you are. I walk into Costco. Costco don't have no Belizean people in there, right? Hardly ever that work there. Those people in Costco will recognize me. Not the one that I go to. Then people only know me because I'm always friendly with them. They don't know what I do, but at the other Costco, there's a couple of people there that watch my show. See, I get it. See, Isabel gets it. Yeah, when it comes to cooking and sewing, anytime you're teaching something, everybody always has a better way. And I always tell them, start your own channel. Since you have so much better ways to do this, start your own channel. Send me the link. I'll watch. YouTube is big enough for everybody, right? I'll watch. But I'm telling you, when I'm in these shorts meeting, more and more, I feel like YouTube want to come off of AdSense. I feel like they want to keep all the ads because Joe's channel is not monetized with AdSense yet, and they keep running ads on every video that he puts, and they take 100% of that money. Because when you sign up for monetization, you have to tell them, yeah, you can take this money until I reach all the criteria, and then you're going to give me some of this money. Jada's channel, again, they run ads on it, and they take all the money. So what's to let them just not shut that down and not pay us any money, right? They're afraid to do it because they don't want the content creators to run to some other platform. There's no other platform open yet. That because if there's another platform that opens where we can post our videos and we could hit the ground running, I'm gone. I'm gone. Like, okay, YouTube, I feel like a slave working for the massa, working for, and that meeting just depressed me today. You know, when they come up with this, tag this, tag that, tag oh my god. And these girls that present the meetings, they all sound like Kim Kardashian. I was like, girl, can't you like develop your own speech pattern? It's like everything was irritating me today. I'm just like, damn, they just want us to dance like trained monkeys. The blessing that YouTube has been for me is that it opened the door to Facebook, it opened the door to Amazon, it opened the door to a bunch of other things. But other than that, it's hard. Like I see people pivot. They used to do like skits or whatever, and then they pivot. They start doing investigations, and you know they pivot into like completely different things, and then they go make the first set of videos private. I can't make the first set of videos private. It's 2,500 videos. But I did have 3 hours one night to take them all and put up on video though. I did, and I felt good when I did it. I didn't delete them. I made them unlisted. See, it sucks. It sucks. And they'll tell you, you made less this month in AdSense because you put up less video this month. So my stuff's not evergreen then. Nobody else is watching the old stuff that's there, well, I might as well go make them private, right? They don't care about the smaller channels. When I'm telling you, the person that they gave me as my mentor, she don't really know what she's doing. She did it by happenstance. And YouTube likes to lie and say that they can't push nobody. They can. Facebook lies about that. They can, because when Facebook invited me to join their thing in 2018, they stayed with me for 3 months and they pushed me into the algorithm. Child, I was making money in Facebook. I was making $3,000-$4,000 a month for that 3 months. And I was making the bonuses they were paying out, which was another 1,500. And they gave me tasks to do, which gave me another 5,000 here, another 3,000. I was making bank. And then they stretch it 3 more months to 6 months, and I didn't do no foolishness with that money, child. I renovated my bathroom, I paid off my debts, child. Ooh. That's what Facebook will do. But they pushed me in the algorithm, and I got to 100,000 in 3 months. It took me 10 years and 9 months to get to 100,000 in YouTube. So I know they can push you in the algorithm. And Facebook literally has like 6 engineers, 1 head engineer and 5 little beep, beep, cluck, cluck, like they're behind that big engineer like that. And when they used to invite me into their meetings, is because they wanted to know what the hell was going on in YouTube, because they knew I used to go to YouTube meetings too. I'm like, I'm not sharing no company secrets. You crazy. Yeah, they do, Rob. They do. That's why I always put my Cash app. And even after this live is done, if you want to send even $1, it's a blessing. Because when Jada used to go to the beach, $1 went far. Okay. And I don't ask for super chats and I don't ask for super stickers. And some people join the membership, and I'm grateful for that. The membership is like $4.99 a month or something like that. And I put up vlogs there. And sometimes I'm really good at putting up vlogs consistently. And then sometimes I kind of fall off by the wayside because I'm doing so many other videos, right? And Isabel, what they're doing with okay, for YouTube, if you're not in the LGBTQIA community, you're not going to get pushed into the algorithm. And they keep sending questionnaires saying, what do you identify as? Do you identify as LGBTQIA? And I don't answer any of them because my son's like, don't answer any of that bullshit. Don't answer any of that shit right there, because that's going to die off eventually. And so if you don't belong to that community, you don't get pushed anywhere. If you're not like a black woman with a white man, you know, making vlogs with your little mixed babies, you don't get in the algorithm. If you're not like an older chick with an old man, they go for certain dynamics that they're looking for. They're not looking for nobody teaching no sewing, teaching diction. Like Jada's like, Mom, you should teach babies diction. You're so good at that. I'm like, you think I want my shit to get stymied? Because if your channel is for kids, they turn off all the ads at that point, and they turn off the comments sometimes too. I was like, you crazy. Thank you, Bessie, for sharing the cash app. Bessie, you spell it wrong. You put 2 A's for bear. Bare. But they're getting it right here too, though. Bear Pantry Show. They don't. This person that they put for my mentor for Women's Month, like I said, she started on Facebook. She lost her Facebook to hacking. Why? Because she don't know what she's doing. If you get an alert from Facebook saying you put up something that they don't approve of, and you know your channel is clean, so you know that's a lie, don't click on none of those links in that email, because when you click on the link, you're gonna have to log in from that link, and so they get your login credentials. You gotta get out that email and go into your Facebook the regular way how you log in through the app. She lost her whole Facebook, and she ain't never gonna get it back. And I told Bessie that she not gonna get it back because Facebook has 6 engineers and they don't got time. They don't got time to mess with you and your channel and what you're screaming about, because your little 600,000 subscribers ain't nothing to Facebook, because they're dealing with people who have 5, 6, 10 million subscribers. They want the Steve Harveys of the world and the Jada Pinkett Smith and whoever. What's that stupid ass from England? What's his name? Piers Morgan. They want those people to come to their platform so they could be more highbrow than YouTube, and they paid them money. They pay those people a lot of money and give them a budget so that they could produce a big show, like the show they would put on TV. That's what Facebook wants. And if not, you got to be clowning and falling down on your face and busting your lip and stuff like that for Facebook. I'm telling you, I know somebody who has 1 million subscribers at Facebook, and she makes less than me at Facebook, and she puts out a video a day going live. Facebook don't care about that. They care about stars that they can bring to the platform to try to outshine YouTube. That's all they care about. And then when a new thing pops up and they want to go ahead and compete in it, they'll start paying us money to dance. You could ask Christine. My God, we did them reels. Remember Christine? We did them reels for 2 years trying to make money. And this thing with TikTok, all this thing is a ploy, It's a right-wing ploy to buy over TikTok so they can perpetuate their agenda. Thank God I don't make no money off of TikTok. And if push comes to shove, I'll shut down that account. TikTok was pushing me to open a shop over there. The hell? I don't want to open no shop over there so them Chinese people could have my banking and my social. Are you effing crazy? I'm not opening no shop at TikTok. At Facebook, they were specific about the videos. They didn't want the videos more than what this is 2018 now. Remember, this is 2018. Don't go by this. The videos couldn't be more than 5 minutes long. They wanted it to be cooking videos. They wanted to make my opening for me, but they did a piss poor job that they just called me and said, you did a better job with the opening than we did, because they're engineers. They're not creators. They think algorithm and math, and those engineers don't even talk English. Just saying. When I went to one of the meetings at Facebook, I had a really good manager, a young boy out of Texas. He just had moved to California. And he said they didn't want me to invite you to this meeting because Facebook wanted big corporations to come to this meeting because they're going to show them how to bring business into their business as a corporation. And you're not a corporation, you're a content creator. Facebook doesn't really like content creators. They like businesses, corporations. But I begged for you to come because I saw you hit the ground running when you got invited, and you did everything we asked you to do and above. They asked me for 1 video a week, and I put out a video a day. And they asked me, they called me into a meeting right away, and they're like, why are you putting up so many videos when we only asked you for 1? And I said, because when you leave me, I'm not going to make anything in AdSense because I'm not going to have content at the page. And I created all new videos for Facebook. I was putting old YouTube videos over there. And they're like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So I got invited. They flew people in from all over the friggin' world, all corporations. I was the only content creator there. And because that young man begged for me, his name was Justin. They met me. They liked what they saw, how I carried myself. They came back again for me for another meeting. And that's when they started the lead. I want you to do this. questioning me about YouTube. And after that, they pulled that young man off of my case and said, she's too advanced for you. We want you to train somebody else new coming into the program. And they gave me an idiot for a year and a half. She was trying to learn from me. She didn't know shit. That's why Carla keeps telling me, stop teaching people stuff for free, Barbara. You know more than you think you know, and you give away all that information for free. They don't like no content creators, Rob. They still don't like content creators unless you're a Steve Harvey or a Pierce Morgan or a Jada Pinkett Smith. Like you already have an established audience because you're an actor or a comedian or something. You come to the platform and you bring a polished show. They like that and they'll pay out money for the budget to do it. They're not going to give me no budget, but they'll give Steve Harvey with his big fat ugly lips a budget to bring some stupid show teaching about how to think like a lady and act like a man when he don't know none of the above. They wouldn't give it to me. Now YouTube, I'm telling you, because I'm in all those meetings, they want us to sell super stickers, sell super chat. They want us to promote it. Send me super chat, send me super sticker, join the membership. Oh, shit, I can't do that. Yeah, Amazon, I produce videos for Amazon, Rob, but I buy my own stuff and then I review it because I had bad luck with one company with this lamp right here that sits on the tabletop. It doesn't have tripod legs. It has a round thing like a lamp and it's not enough. I have 3 lights on, 3 ring lights. The one alone is not enough. And when I was telling the truth that one is not enough, you're going to have to buy 2, but they were only $30 a piece. So $60 for 2 ring lights could get you starting rather than having to buy, well, I put those lights out the way, those big lights that Portia bought for me for $300. You can spend $60, get 2 ring lights that sits on the tabletop. And because the ones on the floor, you trip over them, right? The tripod's not good. And the company got mad and they're like, we don't want you to do that. We want you to redo the video. I'm like, the fuck, for $30? And I said, I'll send you back your lamp. Tell me where to send it. And give me my video. Don't put my video up. And so they're like, okay. I said, I'm going to contact Amazon and tell them that you wanted me to lie because your lamp is not strong enough for one person, for one lamp to light a person's face. Bessie, you never lied. They don't know nothing. So I got burned the one time. They agreed to go with the video that I put out, and they sold a lot of lamps because I go check. Oh, my little trinket box. Somebody Amazon sold 2 of those. Remember my trinket box that I did the review on, Bessie? My little trinket box that gives me such joy. Amazon sold 2 because of my commercial. It's like, yes, I love it. So I buy my own stuff. A lot of companies would like to send me their stuff, but I feel like a cheap hooker, with them. I'll send you this item that's worth $29 and you make me a whole video. I'll send you this item that's worth $59. You make me a whole video. No. I'm going to charge $500 to $1,000. Well, not even $500 to $1,000. It's $1,000 to make a video. $500 is for a shout out. And if you don't want to pay that, oh, well, keep your money and I just won't shout you out. We don't have to fight. Everybody else that has 200 subscribers are charging that kind of money. Why can't I? They just want to use you up and spit you out, right? I'm like, no. So I guess this conversation got into the back office, the running of the business part of doing YouTube. So for the hooker that went over to the other page and talk about, oh, the other content creator is so fascinated with selling her books. That's how I eat, through my book sales, through my powder bun dry mix sales, through my Amazon videos, because Google AdSense ain't ish. So I'll always be selling something on the side. You know what I mean? It's like these people are something else. They don't want to donate. I don't berate them if they don't donate, but they don't want me to make money no other way. When the person wrote and said, I'm so glad you don't do brand collabs, I'm like, Jesus. I'm not mad at you because I hate brand collabs too, but I do feel a type of way because what if I took brand collabs and sponsorships? That could feed my family. That could get me a newer car. Not even a new car, but a newer car. I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older. I started doing YouTube in my 40s. I'm going to be 58 this year, and I want to have a birthday party. A real party for real. And I want to invite the girlfriend at drummers, and that's going to cost me like $500. to have those drummers come. You know what I mean? Plus the food, plus the liquor. I'm gonna have liquor at this party. I don't ever have liquor at my party, but I'm inviting a few drunks. They're not drunks, but they drink. So there's a lot that I want to do this year, and to do all that stuff, you need money. So for these people to talk about, I'm not gonna buy your book because you have all the videos for free, you might wake up one day in an alternate reality and find out them videos are gone. Good luck going to a lot of Belizean people start off their channel and go 6 months and they quit. They're like, shit, this is hard work. We don't know how Bear Pantry Show did this for so long. You want to know the funny part? If they reached out to me, I'd promote them. But they don't reach out to me, so why the hell am I going to chase after you? You know what I mean? It's like the hell? So it's quiet out there. I already fed the dogs. I'm just gonna go clean my stove now, guys. That's why I didn't have nail polish on because I gotta go clean that damn stove. And I'm gonna run the cleaner for the oven. What do you call it? The self-cleaning thing. Because I've baked 35 cakes. I think I cleaned it once in the middle of the 35 cakes. You know, because you have spillage and stuff, right? So yeah. A lot of cakes. I have a cake right now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it. Everybody that I know is all, oh, I'm gonna take that to the post office. Oh, I'm gonna wrap that sucker up and take it to the post office tomorrow. That cake gotta go. It gotta go. It can't stay here. It's my favorite cake, California lemon pound cake. Oh my god, it came out so good. Pictures came out good too on that one. It's on the last video that I put up. So thanks to everybody who buys my books. And I know that the book, like I took a class where it says, what's the lifetime value of your customers to your business? And honestly, the lifetime value of my customers is what the book costs, $20 to $25. Because why would you buy a book from me and then go buy another book unless you wanted to give it away as a gift, right? So I say, oh, to each person, I might get two books sold. I'm not talking about each of the books. I'm talking about pick one book. That person might buy one book, they might buy another one to give to a friend, right? So then I had to go make another book and another. That's why I have 6 books. Because this is one and done. This is not like food where you buy it over and over and over and over again. So that's why my sister came up with the idea for me to do the powder bun dry mix, because I'm good at the powder bun. And I promise you, when you use that dry mix, your stuff come out good, right? Because I have everything measured precisely. And so that is something people are going to buy over and over again. And I have had some repeat sales. Thank you, Jesus. And like Rob said, that's going to take off. I just really need to get into I got so sick from January 29th to February 29th. And then I got better March 1st. And then I had all the stomach issues. But now I've started to take that flaxseed and the stomach issues are at bay right now. Thank you, God. And so I feel strong enough that I could get out there and start pushing. For March? What do you mean for March? How are the powder bun mix sales for March? For March? For March? You're asking maybe for the month of March? It's going pretty good. Ever since I got the permits in January, it's going pretty good. I have to go make another batch. And every time I make a batch of 18. Why? Because the way the labels are laid out, the front part on the top can only fit 9 on a sheet. And so I can print 2 sheets, 18. Then I have to print 9 sheet for the back, which is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I have a lot of the bottom pieces. So I do them in increments of 18, and I mix 18 and pack 18, and then I sell 18 and I go again. So I got it. I figured it out, Bessie. I figured it out. It's not bad. It's not bad. Thank you guys for everybody who's buying. I really appreciate it. Every time I look in my, when Wix says, congratulations, you made a sale. And I look and I see that it's my powder bun dry mix, I get so excited. And I get even more excited when I see that it's a stranger who bought it. Somebody that's never spoken to me in the chat, somebody who's never emailed me. And I don't know nothing about them. I'm like, Joe, a stranger bought 2. Oh my God, a stranger bought 4. And I'm like so excited. Not that I don't appreciate that the people who are near and dear to me are buying. I appreciate that too. But the people near and dear to me might buy one and not buy again. They might just be patronizing just to be a decent human being to lift me up. You know what I mean? But a stranger, they might come back and buy again, right? Am I thinking silly about that? So at the Bear Pantry Show, you're still going to see some cooking in between, but I want it to be about other things that we're doing. There's a festival coming up this weekend for St. Patrick's Day. in some other town that I want to attend. Maybe we could get some good footage there to put up at the page. I want it to be out. I want to go outside. I'm tired of being inside the house. You know what I mean? What's not available on Amazon in Canada? The books, Shanice, because the dry mix is from me. So thank you, Kathy, and thank you to your sister, you and your sister, for supporting me. When I needed the money to pay for those darn permits, you guys came through. A bunch of you came through. Tahara, your stuff is on the way. I think you would have gotten it today. Tahara, you're such a darling. Some people donated for the permits and didn't even ask for a pack of the mix. They're like, we'll buy the mix when the mix is available, girl. Girl. So I need to start going to like farmers market, I think. But I was reading up on it, and you need to have insurance, $1 billion per occurrence for whatever city you're in. You need to have a business license for every city that you go sell in, and you need to have a seller's permit with that location's address for every address that you sell at. Jesus Christ, it's not easy. It's hard out here for a pimp. Oh, the powder bun mix is not sold at Amazon. The powder bun mix is sold from me. So if you wanted to buy any, tell me how much you want to buy and send me your address. And when I go to the post office again, I'm going to ask them what the shipping would cost. Then I can tell you what the shipping would cost. You know what I mean? Then you could send the money like PayPal or Cash App or whatever like that. Because I don't have it set up to sell overseas. Child, I don't know what the shipping is going to be for overseas. So Gary only set it up for United States. And shipping is expensive now. 2 of the mixes, if it's going across any place that's not California, it's going to be the priority from the padded bag, which is $10.75. The post office ain't playing. When they raise their prices, they don't have no apologies. They're like, the price is raised, I'm done. Okay. I'm going to go check to see where everybody at. I think Joe's sleeping because he got sick. He got sick, but he got better, but he's having sinus problems. Yeah, it's not on Amazon. Child, I'm not going to put that on Amazon. Amazon going to have me running like a runaway slave, like Onesimus running away from Philemon. That's how Amazon going to have me. Are you crazy? They're going to have me mixing that thing all day long. And then guess what? They're going to sell it for the $10 that I'm selling it for and give me 19 cents. And I still have to go to the post office and ship it. And they're going to have me force me to sign up for Prime, where I have to give the people free shipping. The hell? No, Amazon worse than YouTube. I ain't putting that stuff on Amazon. No. Why do you think B Loves took her spice off of Amazon and just started making it in her own factory? The hell? No. No. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to go clean my stove. I really enjoyed this live, though. Thank you for talking in the live. It really helps. I love the back and forth. You guys have suggestions for another video. You see how I'm taking the videos, right? Where we go out, do a little something. I have to call my friend to see if he got his package today. He's going to be so excited. You guys saw what all he got in that package? He got Johnny cake, powder bun, jam roll, Creole bread, Creole bun, and a black cake. Man, he going to be spoiled. Spoiled. Bye, guys. I love you all. Look for another video coming. Oh, today's Thursday. Probably on the weekend, I'll have another video for the cooking page. But I'll have one for Babs Bear Talk tomorrow or tonight. I'm going to go upload it right now. You know I release my videos anytime I want over there, okay? Rob, take the break that you need because mental health comes first. If you don't have your mental health, you can't make money and nothing else. And then get back into what you're doing. And I'll keep you up to date on what Jada's doing because it's so exciting that this thing is moving so fast, all right? He got black fruit cake, Kathy Gal. See that black fruit cake? I put the picture on Instagram. He got a little one. He got a 7x3. And he's a single person. So I don't know how he going to eat all that mess. He going to have to put them thing in the fridge. I'll tell him, put the Creole bread in the fridge right away. Give away some of them stuff. Find somebody to give away them stuff to. Well, he asked me for a care package, and I got up 6 o'clock that morning, want to kill that rooster. I got up at 6 that morning and baked till 2 o'clock. Bake. But you know what? I didn't mind doing it because he's a really appreciative. I sent him one before, like 4 months ago, and he couldn't stop being appreciative. Like, oh my God, thank you. You spoiled me so rotten. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll see you in another live soon or another recorded video soon, okay? Thank you so much for all the love and the support. And take care of yourselves, all right? Be careful out there, especially this weekend, St. Patrick's Day, because then people go and drink and drive. Bye.